Okay, here's a nice little boogie. You start by plucking the low E string. Alright. Basically what it sounds like is this. Okay, so you start with the low E string. So, so it's low E, pluck twice. Middle finger on the 3rd fret, low E string. Ring finger follows it on the 4th fret of the low E string. And then point the finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. So it's, you could do a hammer-on, or you could pluck it, whichever way you like. So you could do it as a hammer-on, or you could do it plucked. Okay, the next part of it goes like this. Low E string, A string, 2nd fret, 1st finger, ring finger, 4th fret, A string. Back to the 1st finger on the A string, and then back down to the low E. So it's going to be, so to put those two pieces together, now to continue it on, you're going to go to the A chord, 1 finger. So you're going to have 1 finger covering, you're going to leave the A string open, you're going to cover the D string and the G string with your 1st finger. Now the rhythm and the plucking is just the same here as it was when we did it just before on E. So it's, so 2 hits on the A string, and then either pluck it or hammer on. The second part of it is 1 pluck on the A string to the D string, 1st finger, 2nd fret, to the D string, 4th fret, ring finger, and then back down to the 2nd fret of the D string. So you're gonna, there's all different kinds of progressions, but let's do this one. It's gonna be 2 times on E, 1 time on A. Back down to the E. Now this is a tough one. There's different ways you could approach it. You're going to put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, pluck it twice with that same feeling, and then your next note is open D string, and this is a hammer on. You're going to hammer on from open D to the 1st fret on the D string. And Next note is the 4th fret of the G string with your pinky. So slowly it's second half is point the finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, pinky goes to the 4th fret of the D string, and then your first finger goes to the 1st fret of the G string, and you're going to do so the whole thing on this is the B chord is again this. Down to A, down to E. Okay, I hope that was clear. Take it easy.